Daily Deal Agent Edition. Are you keeping up with the market trends so that you know exactly what's going on and you could drive value, bring value, and have reasons to reach out by phone, text, or email to your prospective clients, as well as clients that you've already done business with? This is such a critical thing because one of the statements that I hear so often from so many agents, both on my team as well as agents I've coached and other people that I'm speaking to across the nation, is that whole follow-up thing. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to call with, or I don't know what to text them. And if you're keeping up on all of the most current events, understand that your clients or your prospects typically aren't, right? Once again, I've talked about this many times before, we are behaviorally targeted. So Facebook and the algorithms, Google, all of it, they know exactly what business we're in based on our traffic patterns, based on things that we've done. So we get all this news. So one of the programs that I just spoke about yesterday on my consumer edition is the Workers Advantage program, where people in Las Vegas that are essential workers could get up to $20,000 towards rate buy downs, closing costs, down payment assistance, and that's an amazing program. So if you're not completely familiar with it, brush up on that. Just look up Nevada. It's part of Home is Possible. So Nevada Worker Advantage, and find out about that, because you may have many people in your database that are on the sidelines, but if they were able to get that $20,000 and either contribute towards their closing costs or down payment, or maybe even buy the rate down, that gets them into the DTI they need to be in. And now they're in a position to buy where they weren't before, or maybe they're excited to buy where they were kind of on the sidelines going, everything's too expensive. That's a great one. Another one is that mortgage applications are at their highest that they've been in a few years. Now, they peaked last week on December 6th. However, they're still a lot higher now than they were at the beginning of the year or the middle of the year. There was one little spike back in like July, August, but it was literally like a 1 day or a couple day spike. But they're so much more than they were in the rest of the year or last year or the year before, which tells me there's a lot of pent-up demand that's about to possibly bubble to the top. So with the couple moves that happen properly, we may see a nice little increase in sales going into 2026. You need to be prepared. You need to be prepared for that, but you also need to be preparing your clients for that. With that data, they may know, and it may adjust the moves that they're going to make. That is your Daily Deal Agent Edition. We'll see you next week.